Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're customizing the Albany Franken Stange in Grand Theft Auto Online. This thing came out with the Halloween update right now. You can buy it in-game on Southern San Andreas Super Autos, and I would assume it's probably going to be the podium vehicle next week. Anyway, I'm excited to customize it. Let's hop in. Alright guys, starting off with the armor, we're going to go all the way up on that. The brakes as well for sure, and the engine of course. The hood, we can add the triple intake bug catcher or the single intake. I almost like the regular pipes that are just sticking up. I think we're going to leave it. For the interior, we can of course add some ornaments. We're probably going to go similar to yesterday's build with the Jason one. I like that a lot. These are very cool. I'm glad that Rockstar added some Halloween themed bobbleheads to some of the cars. The lights, we're going to go xenon of course. For the livery, there are a few that we can do here. We can have no livery, we can do midnight potion, hell's furnace, blazing death like I've got right now, or the spider trap. The spider trap is pretty cool, but I do really like this one as well, so we're gonna go for this. For the respray of the car, I am not 100% sure. Honestly, I like the color of it like stock. I feel like it looks really good. With that being said though, maybe we could go for something like a red, like maybe like a dark red, grace red. I feel like that looks pretty good. Maybe even my crew color. Yeah, it's a tad bit too bright, I feel like. What about, let's go for Cabernet red. I like that a lot. Cabernet red for the primary, and we'll do Cabernet red again for the secondary. For the suspension, you can lower this thing down a decent amount. Let's do it. Why not? It'll make the handling a little better. Race transmission, of course, we're going to add, and the turbo as well. Now, this thing's acceleration bar is actually maxed out, so we'll have to see how that goes. Oh boy, yeah, we're not going to put high ends on it, I don't think. For the rims, let's see. I really don't know what to go with here. Almost like the stock rims, but I don't know. What about, I really don't know what to go for with this thing. Some lowrider rims? I feel like these kind of work. The flare? You guys might not agree, but I'm going to go for those ones. The wheel color, they're in dark copper to begin with. I think we should go black though, because that's pretty sleek looking. Tire design, of course we could add white walls. I don't think so though. Bulletproof tires, of course though, we are going to add. And last but not least, let's tint these windows out all the way. Alright guys, that's it. Let's take this thing down to the ground. We're going to do a sound test and a full review. Alright guys, let's see what this thing sounds like. Ten out of 10. That is a great sounding car. I cannot believe that. That sounds amazing. Okay. I've kind of heard that this thing sounds really good before, but I've never actually been able to experience it myself. I can confirm this might be one of the best sounding cars in the whole game, so might have to make an updated best sounding cars list. Anyway, off the line. This thing actually doesn't struggle too much for traction. It could be better though, don't get me wrong. It is rear wheel drive only, I do believe. Yes, it is. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's see how this thing performs. I really hope it performs well, because with that engine sound, oh man, if it doesn't perform well, I'm gonna be upset. The acceleration is quite good. I will say that right off the bat. I don't even have to think about it. The acceleration is insane, actually. This is crazy. Wow, what? Okay, I wish I didn't hit that pole, but the wheel spin is like terrible off the line, but once you hit second gear, it grips up pretty nice, and it does accelerate. I can confirm that it does accelerate, so very nice, very well done. Oh please no. I can't really get a feel for the handling so far, so we're gonna have to see how it actually handles when we get up to the handling test area. So I'm interested though, because it feels like it might understeer. That is my one worry with this thing. But we'll see what happens, I guess. So The acceleration and the exhaust sound are very, very good though, I must say. Alright. Oh, whoa, okay, yeah. It's got a weird handling balance. It like understeers and then oversteers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, oh man. The handling is... I feel like if you got the hang of it, it would probably be like okay, but I mean, this is my first time driving it, but a lot of the time when I customize a car and review it, it is my first time driving it. Well, maybe not a lot of the time, but some of the time, and my first impression with this thing is not great so far. We're gonna see how it does going down the hill. Oh man, it's so hard to keep it like in check. I don't know how to describe this. It like handles well until it doesn't, and like as soon as it doesn't, like you're going backwards. The back end is definitely very very tail happy, and the front end is very understeery. So I'm really not sure how to feel about this thing, handling wise. I think I'm gonna have to say the handling on this thing is like, I don't know, it's weird because it like handles good, but then it handles like kind of bad. Like, well, not kind of bad, quite badly. I'm gonna have to say the handling of this thing is like a 4 out of 10. I hate to say it, boys, because I really like this thing, but yeah, the handling is like a 4 out of 10. However, the acceleration, I must say, is quite impressive. So I'm going to give the acceleration on this thing actually an 8 out of 10, because I do feel like it's actually very quick. So, of course, I could be wrong, but it does feel very quick. So I can't really complain about it, but the handling, however, I can complain about. As far as the overall like look of the vehicle, I can't say that I love it, but it is a very cool car. As far as like, yeah, styling and the look of it, I'm kind of not really a huge fan of it, so I'm gonna give it probably a 3 out of 10. And unfortunately, the customization options on this thing are like barely any. So unfortunately, as far as customizability goes, I'm gonna have to say it's like a 2 out of 10. I hate to say it because I love how it sounds. It accelerates nicely, but everything else about it is like not exactly ideal. So that sucks. It is a great sounding car though, don't get me wrong. But I think this is actually probably the lowest scoring vehicle that I have tested yet. So mad unfortunate, because like if the handling and stuff was just a little bit better, like this could actually be one of the highest scoring vehicles on the list. Anyway guys, I think that's pretty much it for the customization and the review today. If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you found it informative, leave a like, it's always appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.